Hello guys, welcome to a 3 versus 5. We've got 3 original lords versus 5 of the new ones. So Pig, Saladin and Richard versus Emira, Inquisitor, Effendi, Bear and the Robber Baron. Playing on the heavy drinking map for Legends of the Orient. I do hope that you enjoy this one. Let me know if there's anything else you'd like to watch. I'm running out of ideas because I've been doing so much variety. So many varied things for whilst I'm away. 20 or maybe 25 videos done for that now. So it's about 2 months and I'm gone 2.5 months. So yeah, let's jump into it. I do hope that you enjoy this one. If you do, leave a like, sub to the channel if you haven't already. Recommend it to anyone that you think would enjoy these, and yeah, it would be great to see the channel grow. So top left corner is Richard. As I say, recommend any scenario that you would like to see as well. So Richard and Bear in the top left, top right is Saladin and Robber Baron, bottom right is Inquisitor and Emira, bottom left is Pig and Effendi. So from what I know from these, Pig is a lot stronger than the Effendi. The Inquisitor is very strong. The Emira is very strong. The Robber Baron's not that great. Obviously Saladin should be able to walk all over him. I'm not sure about Bear. I think Bear is meant to be pretty good, but he's slow to get set up, so we'll have to wait and see how that plays out. Like the Inquisitor's the strongest lord on here, I would say, once he's fully set up, but these newer lords take a while. Everyone has a very good economy in the Legends of the Orient.
A message from the pig. What's wrong? What's happening to me?
You can see Pig is under massive pressure from the Emira already. Obviously Robber Baron, I already said he's not that great.
Do not harass me. You will live to rue it.
You see Pig is under immense pressure as well. Oh wow, Bear went down. I really didn't expect that.
A message from Saladin.
As it must be. Another has fallen.
A message from the pig. What's wrong? What's happening to me?
Well, Pig did a good job surviving that. Obviously, as I said, the Effendi's not that strong.
A message from the Lionheart. Sound the fanfare. The royal armies are victorious.
Pig is very strong with these mods. Although when you walk all your units through the fire, they're not going to do much. Certainly gets a ton of pikes in this. I think the Emira is slightly weaker than the Emir, although it's hard to say because all of the AI performs so differently in this. Now I could do Emira versus the Emir, but it's just a hassle. Still, I might do it if I'm really struggling for ideas. I might do it, guys. So Pig is going down. Yep.
From the pig. No! No! Pig not die! No! No!
Believe it or not, even if the Effendi goes down, I think the new lords have an advantage. I think even if Emira goes down, as long as she drains some of Richard's gold, it could be quite close. Just this Inquisitor is ridiculously strong. Having said that, he sent all his units out. Like a lot of these lords are a lot more versatile than they are. Like the old lords are more versatile in the Legends of the Orient. So like Pig with his pikes and his counter siege and all that makes him a much better lord. Richard gets knights, although I don't think I've seen him use them. Does help him, but obviously crossbows would be preferable. Didn't realise that Saladin got the spears, but it kind of seems like a downgrade for him. Although I guess it takes some fire. Right. So Effendi managed to defend Richard's attack. However, as you can see, he's very nearly out of gold. Once he is, Richard will be in a pretty good position, all things considered. You know, he's by himself, plus, as I say, the economies for these lords are very good at the moment. Yeah, Effendi's now out of gold. So consider okay out because, you know, just recruiting their defenders. It's going to be more than that. You see, Saladin is doing a good job, but he is starting to struggle a little bit against the two of them. He's got about half the gold of those two lords. Richard may not have killed, but he certainly cost the Effendi some units. It's Saladin attack. I don't think anything's going to come from Saladin's attacks at all in this game, really, just because he's got to deal with all these crossbows. Okay, so it looks like Effendi and the Emira are both attacking Saladin at once. Saladin got quite lucky there actually. Those units had reached the walls, got on there, walked down. I'm not certain it would have killed, it certainly would have been a bad situation for him though. Would have lost a lot of gold if it didn't kill. But back with Richard. Looking pretty good, like that is a large force. Plus I'm enjoying the fact that he's not using so much disease and not killing all his own units. I mean, he's killing a few, but for Richard, that's brilliant.
Never mind.
That's the Effendi down.
Life has been a rich and satisfying one.
So now, initially, I kind of thought that these two would
A message from the Lionheart.
have pushed Saladin to the brink by now, but the fact that that's not happened is really bad for the new lords. As you can see, Inquisitor 90k gold. Not going to matter though, because if Richard starts hammering the Emira, which he is, it could end up being quite close. I've said it before though, like the Emira and Richard are a good matchup for one another. So it's not going to be a quick game. And because of that, I'll probably end up pausing it partway through, just coming back to the attacks just to save you some time. Obviously, I always recommend watching longer videos on the channel at 1.25 or even 1.5 times speed. But, you know, you can do what you like. I do hope that those aren't bugged and that they sat up, but we'll see. Okay, it doesn't look like they're going to. That's fine. It was silly of Richard to do that. He just walked them straight into the attacking force of the Emira. You can see Saladin is now in trouble. It's not disastrously bad for him or anything, but you know, he's running out of gold slowly. So we just have to see if Richard can do something against the Emira or not. I don't think Saladin's attacks are good enough. His use of spearmen is horrible, actually. I mean, I guess they're better for walls than these Arabian swords, but that's not saying a great deal. Shame he didn't destroy that tower, but it's fine. So it's been maybe, I don't know, 5-10 minutes. And Saladin is now out of gold. But yeah. Funny enough, Richard did push the Emira's gold down to around 40k at one point, but she recovered very nicely. And yeah, it's not looking good at all for this team. Yeah, with Saladin out of gold, I don't think he's going to last very long. Certainly once Saladin goes down, Richard will fold almost immediately. Just, you know, as I say, no crossbows, can't deal with the heavy units. You can see, look, he's hammering them and it's doing nothing. But beyond that, his issue is no moat, so he doesn't have the protection that Saladin does. Now, I mean, Richard has reached the keep a couple times, but I just don't think he's able to kill. You can see, like, the Emira is still going really strong. You know, it's times like these when I'm regretting not putting the Effendi here and putting the Emira over here. Yes, it would have put the original lords at a big disadvantage early on, but just say Richard had killed the bear so quickly. Yeah, if he'd done that again, I think it would have been a better matchup. Like at this point in time, it's just waiting for the inevitable. And you know, it could take a while, really could. Been a few more minutes. Like, Richard is doing such a good job of destroying the walls, but he's not getting anywhere. Saladin is maintaining his position pretty well. As you can see, like, the gold is going crazy now. Inquisitor is not aggressive. Not really, at least. If he were a bit more aggressive, I think Saladin would have died a while ago. I honestly thought the Emira was about to die then. She sent all her units out here and Richard broke through there, reached the keep. But, you know, she rushed them back just in time. So it's been 20 minutes. And yeah, complete stalemate. So I'm willing to sit through this because I've got other stuff that I can do at the same time, but we'll just see how it goes. Alright, like, I don't know how Saladin's still alive. I really don't. But you know, he's done a good job to survive this long. You know, as I said ages ago, he was on death's door. He had nothing left, no gold, very few units, and he's able to recover each time before he's attacked. So, I mean, in some ways it's good because, you know, it's just showing how good everyone is, but on the other hand, it's just like, I kind of want this to be over by now. It's okay though. Another instance where Richard's forces actually came quite close to that keep. I think if half of his force hadn't gone down here and been torn to shreds by the crossbows, he may have killed just that. Like, I know you probably didn't see it, but I was a little bit late on it, but he got really close. He got onto the keep with a couple of his units. He killed a huge amount of the pikes that were in here. Very close. Oh, one thing to mention as well, like as I say, this has been going a very, very, very long time. Richard's constant attacks on the Emira have kind of slowed down her attacks, so it's allowed Saladin to build up again. 40k gold, but yeah. I may have to call this one if it goes on for another, I'll give it another 20 minutes. But yeah. Like, Richard is getting close to killing the Emira, but you know, I do have unit caps for a very, very good reason. Like, my computer can't handle when it reaches too many units. I'm not going to be buying, I was initially going to be buying a new GPU this year, but I just can't afford it. So, you know, maybe in a few years time we'll have to see. It was actually the closest anyone had come to killing Saladin as well. Well, at least for a long time, so. Decent attack. It's a shame that Richard's siege has been plagued with issues. You see, he's got his engineers out, not using them. Yeah, real shame.
I have vowed to protect my people, and I will fight to the last moment to fulfill my oath.
Okay.
I perceive.
I wasn't actually going to show that, and then the Emira sent her forces out
But I have one.
at the top, and you know, just completely through. She pulled a Richard, so
A message from the Lionheart.
that was very surprising.
The royal armies are victorious once more.
Like, I've been at this over an hour now, and you know, that was really surprising. Yeah, we should be getting close to a conclusion, so that's fantastic. I'm sorry if it didn't catch the end of that properly, but yeah, I pressed the button. I do have some issues with my F keys at the moment for some reason. But yeah, not having two monitors is an issue for that. I found that with my RuneScape leagues as well. Sometimes it just, you know, sometimes you just can't see that it's not activated properly, but we'll see. I would have thought that, oh no, I was going to say I would have thought the Inquisitor would be able to survive this. However, he doesn't have that many units in here. He's got crossbows, so maybe he can, but not a lot else really. He did survive. He's fortunate he's got so much gold. You know, 700k gold. Because otherwise it would be deep shit for him. Okay. So, as you can see, Inquisitor sent his attack out, as did Saladin, and Richard is on his way. So, we just have to see if Richard can set up his siege. He's not setting up his siege. At least he's got those two catapults, I suppose. But yeah, as I've been saying, if there's anything you'd like to watch, make sure you let me know. You know, I'm quite nice to you guys if you're polite to me. I've had some Russians tell me to fuck myself, but you know, in response, I'm quite rude to them. You know, if you're rude to me, I won't do anything for you. You know, if you're not, just ask, and more often than not, I'm happy to do different things for you. So yeah, look, huge amount of kills. Took a very, very long time. I do hope that you enjoyed it. If you did, leave a like, sub to the channel, and I'll catch you in the next one. Thank you so much for watching.